Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's sure to get people talking. 3 red flags in women every man should recognize. Before we dive in, let me be clear. This isn't about pointing fingers, judging anyone, or making sweeping generalizations. Relationships are incredibly nuanced, and everyone comes with their own story. The goal here is to share insights that might help you navigate relationships more confidently and avoid potential challenges down the road. All right, let's get into it. The first red flag, a history of short-lived relationships. Now, don't get me wrong, we all have a past, and it's normal to have dated other people before meeting the right one. But if you notice a pattern where every relationship she mentions is short-lived or ends dramatically, it might be something to pay attention to. For example, does she frequently bring up her exes? Is she overly dismissive or negative about them? Or does it seem like she's jumping from one relationship to another without much pause in between? These patterns could indicate a difficulty in forming lasting emotional connections or a reluctance to work through the challenges that naturally come with any long-term relationship. That said, you don't need to grill her about her past or play the role of a private investigator. Instead, focus on what she shares openly and how she talks about her experiences. Does she reflect on her relationships thoughtfully, or does she brush them off like they never mattered? These little details can tell you a lot about her readiness for a serious commitment. The second red flag, excessive male attention. Now let me clarify, having male friends is perfectly healthy and absolutely normal. But there's a difference between maintaining genuine platonic friendships and constantly seeking validation from other men. Pay attention to her behavior. Does she often prioritize her male friends over spending time with you? Is her social media filled with pictures or posts that seem designed to get attention from men? Or does she seem overly concerned about how other guys perceive her? These could be subtle signs that she craves external validation, which can sometimes create challenges in a committed relationship. It's not about being possessive or controlling. Healthy relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. But if it feels like her need for attention from others is overshadowing the connection you're trying to build, it's worth having an open and honest conversation about boundaries and priorities. And finally, the third red flag, unequal effort. Relationships are supposed to be partnerships, right? Both people should feel valued, supported, and equally invested. If you find yourself constantly reaching out, making plans, or doing all the emotional heavy lifting, it might be a sign that she's not putting in the same level of effort. Think about it. Does she ask about your day, your goals, or the things you're passionate about? Does she take the initiative to plan dates or do little things to show she cares? If the relationship feels one-sided, it can lead to frustration and resentment over time. It's important to remember that effort doesn't always look the same for everyone. People show love in different ways. But if you're consistently feeling like you're the only one trying, it's worth reflecting on whether the dynamic is truly balanced. Now here's the thing. These red flags aren't deal breakers in and of themselves. Relationships are complex and people grow, learn, and change. The key is to pay attention to patterns, have open communication, and make sure you're building something healthy and fulfilling together. What do you think? Have you ever encountered any of these red flags, or maybe others that we didn't mention? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so drop them in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going. Thanks for tuning in, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.